Alright. Hey, back with you again. Now, before I get started, as you can see, I already put my warning. There's going to be profanity in the video, and I already put the warning in the description box as well. So, you've been warned, so I'm not going to repeat myself. Well, Amanda Seals. This Muppet baby looking bitch. You ought to be fucking ashamed of yourself for what the fuck you did. I'm telling you, this, like I said, for those of you who've been living under a rock, Amanda Seals was on the Breakfast Club, and she's been getting drugged left and right. She goes, and then she said that she goes and makes makes a very dangerous false and very dangerous accusation that Myron Rolle, he used to be a football player in the NFL. I don't know what team. Like, hey, look, like I said, I've not watched the NFL for years, and then the nail in the coffin. I protest the NFL. Still gonna protest against the NFL for life, especially what they did to Colin Kaepernick. So I'll leave it at that. He used to play in he used to play in the NFL. I don't know what team, but if those in the comment section, you can fill me in what he played for. So but he's no longer a football player. He's a neurosurgeon. Yeah, just got his degree. Went to medical school, getting his degree in neurosurgeon. So she goes and she says that apparently he harassed her and some shit like that. So, and then of course, then it got so bad to a point that his career in being a neurosurgeon was almost in jeopardy. But thank goodness that it even got so bad to the point that even he had to defend himself and call out her bullshit. That he said he's not even met this one person. He said the only time he has ever spoke to this woman was on the telephone, was on the phone, and that was it. So of course, now that more shit, her little story, her little rotten, dangerous lie started to fall apart. That a couple of articles that an article showed up, and like there's gonna be some stupid ass black feminists who are trying to cape for this bitch. They're gonna be like, oh, you only goaded by Black Sports Online. Well, guess what? Just to shut. It's not only just That's Sports Online confirmed it. Guess what? Even the Miami Herald confirmed about the same thing as well. As you can see right here, I'll give you a link. I know you fuckers can read, but if you can't read, not my fault. But let's read this article, shall we? Amanda Seals backtracked when she said ex-NFL and neurosurgeon Myron Rolle was problematic after putting Rolle's medical career in jeopardy by accusing him of being a sexual predator. So this is very dangerous stuff here, and I'm going to need Amanda Seals to do better. You can't be putting things like this out there in the wind if it didn't happen. Thank you. Amanda Seals went on shows and did a video accusing ex-NFL and now neurosurgeon Myron Rolle. I think actually I called him Byron. I'm sorry, it's Myron Rolle. Just thought I'd let it out there of being problematic with her over the phone. Alone. But when she went on to say a bunch of unnamed women told her Rolle was a sexual predator and didn't explain how and in what way before saying a woman said Rolle answered the door at his house naked before a date. So Rolle had to address the situation because these things can ruin careers and ruin livelihoods. So Rolle pointed out that Seals was upset he didn't want to pursue a relationship, and that is why she is falsely accusing him. I'll get to my commentary after this. Seals herself admit this in her own Instagram video, where she claims that Rolle never sexually harassed her at all. So why was she talking about him if that wasn't the case? Why bring his name in the universe if he did nothing wrong to you? She doesn't dispute Rolle's versions of events, and frankly, if you watch her on the Breakfast Club interview, she pointed out Rolle wanted to pursue her, and she never provides proof that Rolle has done anything to anyone, and it is all secondhand info that no one has publicly backed an incident. If you can throw around phrases like sexual predator on people just because it didn't work out between you and your suit, and because it didn't work between you, that is super dangerous. And if you have some real proof to go to the cops, you don't ruin a man's career that you've met, that I mean that you have never met, that you never met, and have no experience with dealing in person. I'm sorry, I had a long day. This only hurts real victims when you do bullshit like this, and Seal should frankly be ashamed of herself. Flip the pages for her video accusing Rolle in various platforms, Rolle denying the claim, and Seal's tracking and backtracking video and blame black men for everything. And I'm glad that he pointed this out. Like this. Okay, let's see. All right. And if you want to go watch the videos, you can go check it out. You just click the numbers on the page. Let me see where you can see the video. I'm sorry, my computer's being a little bit slow. And if it's going to be slow, I can only go 15 minutes on this video. But you know what? I will give my commentary while I'm waiting for this. Amanda Seals. I mean, fucking really. You were willing to destroy another man's livelihood, his career and reputation, just because he didn't want to, just because he rejected you, didn't want to pursue a relationship with you. Okay? I mean, seriously, I don't know what's up with some of these folks these days. I don't know what's up with my computer, but I'll post a link so you can watch the video, so you can just click on these numbers that you can see right here, so you can find it. But I'm telling you, this shit is very fucking dangerous. And those who are sub to me already know, and those who are new to me, that in my videos I've talked about, rape cases, and people have been victims of rape in my videos and stuff like that. Those who are sub to me already know how I feel. I can't stand, I hate rapists with a fucking passion. I don't care what background, what color, creed, because guess what? They're fucking shit to me, and you know what? And every last one of them deserves a fucking dominatory. But here's the thing I also cannot stand, like they get on my skin just as bad as rapists, is those who make a fucking mockery of people out there who have actually been harassed. People who have actually been victims of rape and child molestation and everything. That's what pisses me off, because you are taking their pain like it's a fucking joke. I mean, this is dangerous. Like what is wrong with you, Amanda Seales? Seriously. Dude. I mean, how spiteful can you be? And now you're trying to backtrack and all that. You know what? All I gotta say is Myron Rolle. I'm sorry, I always call him Myron Seales, but I mean Myron Rolle. He should sue you. He should sue her ass. And guess what, Amanda Seales? Your ass should be in fucking jail. You almost ruined an innocent man's life because you got rejected. I mean, really, really. I mean, what kind of? I mean, because you got fucking rejected. I mean, I'm telling you, and that's why I look at. That's why you see me like, why I chew out these stupid ass black feminists. Why back then? Why you even see? That's why some of those who are sub to me, you already know why I even call them stupid ass black feminists, because of shit like this. It's like, dude. You say I'm for the victims, I'm for black women and whatnot. Especially considering, especially when black women and black girls, who have been victims of rape, molestation, especially from when the culprit is from within the community or from without, from outside the community. Guess what? Especially for they don't get believed. You know what? With you pulling shit like this. You pulled a Lena Dunham. You pulling shit like this, you're just only just making it more hard and difficult to believe that black women and black girls are victims of are victims of rape, abuse, harassment, and all that stuff. All those horrible things. Seriously. What were you trying to achieve? I mean, and the thing that's even more aggravating, you know what? I expect like Lena Dunham to do that shit. I expect Wyman to pull this shit. You remember Lena Dunham? She tried to pull the same shit with Odell Beckham, all because he didn't pay her attention. You are no different from that naked roll mad, that naked mole rat bitch. You are no different. I mean, wow. All I can say is Myron Rolle. You need to sue this bitch for slander and defamation of character. And mind you, isn't this the same? Isn't this the same bitch that when Chris Brown was arrested, was falsely arrested, and was almost falsely charged for quote unquote rape by that French model who made a mockery of rape, but it turned out, you know, that the bitch lied, and the bitch admits she lied. And and she was all on the bandwagon, but a bandwagon, going after Chris Brown. But it turned out he was innocent, and he said he was planning to sue that bitch. She didn't issue no apology. She didn't say like, I was wrong and stuff, shit like that. It kind of makes you wonder. Maybe that's why she was still trying to defend Jussie Smollett. Cause I was like, I can see why you two bees in the pod. Bad enough, one had to basically make a mockery of hate crimes, they had to make a mockery of a lynching, and then now we got someone who basically made a mockery of rape and harassment and tried to ruin an innocent man's life, all because you got fucking rejected. Wow. Didn't your parents teach you that you're gonna face some rejection in your life? And then, of course, and then you wonder, and then this is why I don't fuck with these stupid ass feminists, especially these that's why especially these stupid ass black feminists, and that's why you in my videos you hear me chew them the fuck out. Wow. I swear this Muppet baby looking bitch. Wow. And yeah, and I said, and Myron roll hold your head high, and it's just sad he had to even defend himself, but you know what? I'm glad he stood his ground. And now, Myron Roll, my advice to you, sue this bitch for slander and defamation of character, especially this almost cost your career and your reputation.